Good morning. I hope this isn't too jiggly because I'm going to hand hold it. 31-Day Tarot Video Challenge by Fri Jan, Day 9. What would you say is your favorite card right now? Because these things change. And why? Is it the artwork, the meaning, or both? Well, I will back up here for a minute. I should have started way back. So, I have a lot of favorite cards. Sometimes from deck to deck, they stay similar, the same. Okay, so my first deck was called the Hoi Polloi, and that one's the Sun. I don't actually use this deck much. But it was so bright, and in my teenage years, it reminded me of, I'm blanking now, but the 7-Up posters. And so it was my choice when I decided to buy a deck. And then my next deck was the Witch's Tarot. And the Moon, the Queen of Wands, and the 9 of Pentacles. Now they just exude power. So I guess that's why I like those. My next deck was the Wizard's Tarot. And the Chariot, when I first opened it, just jumped. And I've stuck with it. And the Queen of Wands is always powerful for me in that deck. And then my next deck was the Sweeney Tarot, and the Star, the bird on her shoulder and the orb just resonate with me. And then for some curious reason, it's been ages since I've just used a basic deck. This one by Marissa Jimenez, who has a shop on Etsy. Just the artwork jumped out at me. And the jacks of clubs and diamonds, just, hair. My hair used to be, wow. But when I had kids, it just became too much to mess with, so I started keeping it short. And the 9 of Hearts. I feel like a lot of people just don't see me. And then there's Prismavisions that I got through a Kickstarter, and I just fell in love with all the art. And the Moon, which is my primary birth card. Just looking to the skies, feeling like I want to howl at it. And the Wheel of Fortune, with its peacock and goose, and the snakes. And then there's the Astara, which I hope I'm saying right. I've never asked about the pronunciation, I fell in love with it, and so many of the cards in it just speak to me, as well as loving the art. The Queen of Swords, Strength, the Nine of Wands, the Moon, my birth card, the World with its pieces, the Star, always reaching, and the Queen of Cups, always reaching for the surface. And Ragabash Witch on Tumblr posted pictures of this deck, the Rohrig Tarot, and I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right, but I hope so. And the 2 and 3 of Bastos, because it journeys into the mind and journeys to horizons. And the Queen of Bastos just knows her strengths, and the Princess, the Oros, nurturing. And then a more recent acquisition, the Wildwood Tarot, the Ace of Stones, the Seer, and the Green Woman, Foundations and Looking Forward. And then my latest deck, 78 Tarot, the Sun, Bright, Sunny, Sunflowers. Sunflowers are my favorite flower. And the Moon, my birth card, and looking to those inner places and the spaces so far out. So there's a bunch of them. Have a good day. Catch you later, everyone.